Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to ship to Jamaica, how to ship your online purchases and packages like from Amazon, Forever 21, H&M, all those places, and who I ship with, and some tips that I'm going to have in this video. I have a lot of good tips for you guys, so if you want to see how I ship all these items here, because I do get a lot of PR packages and I do buy a lot of things online to create videos for you guys, so I just want to share with you guys some tips and what you guys can do, what I would suggest, and all that stuff. Trust me, I have some tips for you guys throughout this video. Make sure you guys stay tuned and let's begin. Okay, so before I go into all like the specifics of different shipping companies and what you should use and what you should try and avoid, let's talk about payment. So when it comes to buying like things online, whether it's Amazon, Forever 21, any of those online companies, you're going to need a credit card. And I know a lot of people, whether they live in Jamaica or not, they don't have credit cards or they don't have debit cards that has like visas on it. I know some institutions in Jamaica allow that. I don't know, I don't think NCB does, because I'm with NCB and they don't offer that. Correct me if I'm wrong down below, because I just had the basic, I think they call it a savings account, I may be wrong, checkings account, and I don't get a Visa debit on my debit card. So if anyone of you know what you're supposed to apply for when it comes to NCB and shopping online, comment that down below. I think with CIBC down here, they do offer credit cards for you. Scotiabank may do that as well, but you guys comment down below and let me know what institutions in Jamaica allow that, because if you guys do have a Visa debit, you can definitely do online shopping. Okay, and I know some people are not able to get either of them, because I understand the requirements to open up a bank account or just to get a simple credit card is just like outrageous in Jamaica. It's just unnecessary, in my opinion. It like deters people from even getting. So if you can't get either of those, good thing there are shipping companies in Jamaica that actually will buy the things for you. You just go, they'll purchase the things online for you, and you just pay them the equivalent in Jamaican dollars and you're good to go. The only con that I can see in that is like, do you really want the person to know every single thing that you're buying online and what you're getting, and they're gonna see? Yeah, no. But other than that, it's really helpful, and I actually like that, because I can understand that a lot of people won't be able to do that and they want to get stuff from online companies. Another thing I would say is PayPal. So if you can hook up your Jamaican bank card to PayPal, I should check that out and see if I could do that and test it out for you guys. That would actually be cool. But if any of you guys know what banks in Jamaica actually allow you to link your Jamaican bank card to PayPal, that would be actually good. Please let me know, because you guys are going to be helping so much people, even myself. And when you hook up your bank card to your PayPal, you can actually pay for things online through your PayPal. So that's another method. If you don't have credit card and stuff like that, you use PayPal, you can always get your money back. Always with PayPal. I love PayPal, so I definitely recommend you guys using PayPal as well. Okay, so that all has to do with payment. So once you get payment on the way, you can start with online shopping or getting things shipped to you. Okay, so let's talk about the different ways that packages can come to Jamaica, and we're gonna go into detail about each one and pros, cons, what I suggest, all of that. Okay, so there's 5 different ways that you can get your items here to Jamaica. So the first one is Jamaica Post Office. The second one is the WAR, so customs, all that. The third one is FedEx and DHL. Fourth one is the local shipping companies around here, and the fifth one is family and friends. Okay, so we're gonna go into each of one of these. For the Jamaica Post Office, I wouldn't recommend sending anything through Jamaica Post Office. Number one, it takes 10 years to come to Jamaica, so I wouldn't recommend that at all. Even when I had important documentation to get sent down here, it just took so long. Like I had to send packages to like UE and stuff like that, and it just took 10 years, and sometimes I don't even think the package is gonna arrive to them. Thing is, they don't notify you when you get a package or you have mail at the post office. You have to just continuously going in there. So you'd be going there so much to say, hey, like, is my package here? Is my mail here? Is my mail here? Is my mail here? No, and they're just gonna continuously tell you no. So I wouldn't recommend it. Some sellers on Amazon, they do ship to Jamaica and stuff, but that's gonna come in like 6 years, so it doesn't make any sense doing that, to be honest. But we're gonna talk about some alternative methods that I would recommend you guys using to ship packages. So for me personally, Jamaica Post Office is just completely off the list. A lot of people use them though. Yeah, no. So yeah, the next thing that I would actually recommend you guys using if you guys want to ship a lot of things down to Jamaica is the wharf, as people would call it down here, or like customs. I would recommend like the wharf for if you're sending down furniture, you're shipping down like huge bins and barrels of things. I would recommend Customs. I feel like the shipping from Canada at least to Jamaica is super fast. I feel like you wait like 2-3 weeks and then it's in Jamaica. I like it way better because I can pack like as much things as I can in a crate or as much things as I can in a barrel, and I just pay one fee that is okay to me, and you clear it, ship it, and then you go home with all your goods. Okay, so I definitely recommend it, and I have a whole video on my channel of my experience with the wharf, what you guys would pay if you're bringing a lot of things and all this stuff. So I'm going to link that video in the description in this video here so you guys can go and watch that if you have not already. Definitely recommend so you guys can see my experience and how much I paid. I went in detail with all of that. I like Customs, the wharf. I feel like it's like one of the main routes that you're gonna have to take to ship larger items, multiple items, goods, all that to Jamaica. So another option for shipping to Jamaica is FedEx and DHL. That's another method that you guys can consider. I wouldn't personally use them. I tried to at one point and then I was just like, no, I cannot use you guys. I just don't understand why the prices are so high and they're even in business. Like, I don't understand who uses them in Jamaica. It's so weird. So let me give you guys an example. So I was shipping hair from Canada to Jamaica and I was like, okay, let me use FedEx and let me use DHL because these are what these hair companies use all the time. It should be affordable. It should be good pricing. Anyways, to ship like 2 wigs to Jamaica from Canada, I would be paying like 200 and something, 250 Canadian, okay? And that didn't cover duties and taxes. And you know, once I paid the 250 to ship the hair from Canada to Jamaica, I'd probably be paying 50 grand just to clear it. That's why I don't understand how they're in business, because if I'm already paying 200 to ship and then I'm gonna have to come down here and pay additional duties and taxes, it just doesn't make any sense to do that. And I'm gonna talk about alternative ways again later on in this video on what you can do. So I went to FedEx, it was so much money. I went to DHL, it was just abnormal. Like, I don't mind paying the 200 whatever. So when I was in Canada, I was like, oh, can I just pay for the duties and taxes in Canada for how much it's going to be to clear it in Jamaica? And they're like, they're not able to do it with Jamaica because Jamaica has their own set fees and all that. And I was like, you know what, it's okay, because I know as soon as Jamaica hear that it's wigs, they're gonna charge me the price of 2 cars, and I'm just not about that. So I was like, oh, thanks, no, it's okay, like, I'll figure out a different way. And I have some different ways I'm going to share with you guys. FedEx and DHL is just like completely off limits, and I asked them if they delivered and they told me no. I was like, yes, you guys do deliver. But I was in Mandeville, so wait, and to send like 1 tub of gel to Canada, it was 10 grand Jamaican to send a small gel to Canada. It was insane. The wind feels so good. Okay, let's talk about shipping companies in Jamaica. So in Jamaica, there's a lot of local shipping companies that would be in your area, in your main town, in the parish that you live in. So I want you guys to comment down below some of the shipping companies that you know or you like using or that you've heard of, and comment down below where are they located so other people can check them out as well, and so I can check them out as well, because I would love to know some different shipping companies, and so I can always have options in case I'm going to be staying in different parts of the island. Okay, so basically the shipping companies down here, what they do is that they ensure that your online packages come down to you as quick as possible and making it as easy as possible, because if you know, like in Canada, America, UK, all this stuff, shipping is super fast, it's convenient, it's easy, and that's what these shipping companies down here are trying to do as well. So again, they're all over the island. A lot of them do deliveries straight to your house, straight to your workplace, and that I love. This is what you basically do, and this is what anyone would do if you live in Jamaica and you want to buy purchases online. So basically, you would have to make an account with them. Making an account is free, so you just go on their website, sign up, and they provide you with an American address and a personalized like mailbox number. You input that in the shipping address information on the online websites that you're using. They ship it from their American warehouse to Jamaica. They'll contact you once the item arrives. I think they ask for what's your preferred method of communication: email, WhatsApp, call. And they actually do contact you, which I love. And you just go to their warehouse, or they'll ship the item deliveries to you. Currently, I use EX Shipping and Mandeville. Now, I'm not telling you guys to go with them, and I'm not saying don't. But they're who I currently use. I'm not going to say they're the best to go with, and they're definitely not the worst to go with, but I'm just sharing who I'm using at the moment. And yeah, if you guys know of any more shipping companies in the Mandeville, Manchester area, comment them down below so I know, and the Clarendon area as well. Comment them down below so I can like know of them as well. I'm going to share some pros and cons about them just so you guys are aware if you guys want to use them, and I know a lot of people use them. Now, I ship things with them and it takes a month for it to come. It's kind of weird because I usually buy everything from Amazon. That's mainly what I use EX shipping for. Amazon purchases and AliExpress purchases. And Amazon, I always have Amazon Prime, so my packages are coming like 2 days to the warehouse that they're at, because they offer 2 options. You can use air cargo and I think boat, and I think I just do the boat one all the time. I don't even know how to do air cargo shipping. So maybe that's why it takes 3 weeks. But I feel like when I use the Wharf and Customs, it literally takes less than that to get the item, or maybe the same amount of time. Yeah, that's what I think. But also with EX shipping, they actually deliver wherever you are on the island. They will deliver to wherever you are and whenever. So I know a lot of people are using them. Yeah, so at EX shipping, they're really professional and nice, which I like. The only thing that I feel like they need to work on is pricing consistency. With any local shipping company, you're going to have to pay a clearing fee. So these local shipping companies have to make a profit somehow. So when it comes to getting your item and clearing it, they're going to have to calculate how much they paid to clear the item for you, and then their company's profit on top of it. So take that into consideration when you have to get your items. I had to think of it like that when I had to clear my items. Sometimes like the pricing to clear things deter me from even like wanting to ship anything, because I remember the other day I bought a grass cutter, very cute, and I was like, okay, it was $60 US. Paid like 8 grand to clear it, Jamaican. So I was like, I'm never doing that again, because I literally paid for the item again. And then I went to True Rapid Value, I think that's what it's called, and I saw an item that's similar to it that I was gonna buy next from Amazon and get it shipped down here. I saw it there and it was 20 grand to buy, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just have to buy it from here and pay the 20 grand, because literally if I buy it on Amazon and ship it, they're gonna charge me basically that much to clear it when I could just pay for it down here. So sometimes you have to weigh your pros and cons to see, like, even though the pricing down here is abnormally high for a lot of things, it doesn't make sense to just close your eye and buy the item down here or get it shipped and then you're just gonna pay the same thing. So that's what I had to start doing now. And then here's a tip for you guys, okay? I have 2 tips when it comes to shopping with these local companies. I can only speak for EX shipping. They don't have a set pricing guide to say like, oh, if you buy like a grass cutter, this is how much it would be to clear it. If you buy shoes, this is how much it is to clear it. Maybe the reason why they don't have set prices is because everything costs differently and sizing of things are all different. So I guess that's how they make their pricing. But the thing is, they have like 4 different WhatsApp numbers, and say you'll message like 2 of the WhatsApp numbers and ask, hey, how much is for this item? One person will tell you one price and the next person will tell you another price. And this is something that I noticed that I'm not the only one who has been talking about. But even with EX shipping, they're always talking about they're really trying to improve, because they're here listening to everyone's feedback. They're really trying to improve, and I really like that about companies, because trust me, a lot of companies down here won't be doing that. They don't care. It's either their way. They don't care about the customer. They even tell you this. Send them the invoice from ahead of time so they can tell you how much it is to clear it. I would recommend you guys doing that, because it'll actually save you time and hassle of them just pulling out a number up their head to tell you how much it is to clear it. And sometimes they'll tell you like, oh, it's 6 grand to clear it, and when you go in, someone else is telling you, oh, it's actually like 7.5, and you'd be like, no, like this is what someone on WhatsApp told me, and then they'll give it to you for that price. So do that, and that's a big tip. Another tip that I'm going to tell you guys is do not anything that's like in the hundreds of dollars. So anything that's 100, 200, 300, 400 dollars, don't even think about doing that, because you're going to be paying the house mortgage just to clear it. Okay, so I don't recommend you guys doing that. I don't even recommend you guys shipping anything that's over $50 as well, and I'm going to share with you guys some tips and tricks to avoid that, so you guys can pay low clearing fees at these places, okay? Because it's annoying. And if I can help you guys to help reduce the cost of clearing, I'm gonna try and help you guys as best as I can. So you guys are gonna break up your orders, okay? So you guys can pay less money when it comes to clearing the items when you're in Jamaica. Okay, so say if you buy an item with Amazon and it's $11, pay for that item and have it shipped, okay? Then you're gonna pay for 2 items, it comes up to $25. Pay for those items and have it shipped, okay? So I want you guys to break up your orders small, okay? I want the items to ship separately, so when you pick up these items, you're gonna pay separate fees for them, okay? And I want each of these orders that you guys are shipping off under $20 if you can. If not, $50 the most. I don't want any of your guys' orders even going to $51. Under $50, because anything over $50, I think, well, with EX shipping, I feel like they said that those items attract custom fees. So, that's what I do. When I'm buying stuff and I'm on AliExpress, I'm making items that I'm paying for that's $2, $8 to ship off by themselves, and they're gonna come to that US address. Forever 21 is having a huge sale, and all the stuff in my cart are like $100. It's either I'm gonna split them into 2 $50 orders, or I'm gonna do $20 order shipments, and I will do it to ensure that I'm not spending like 20 grand just to clear clothes. That makes no sense. I look at it as like this. 20 grand is $210 Canadian, okay? Why would I spend $210 Canadian just to clear clothes that I only spent $100 for? I'm paying $300 altogether just to get these clothes that are on clearance. No, I'm not going to do that. And I have to think like that when I'm down here, because I have to think about, okay, how much am I spending Canadian dollars down here, and if it's worth it, I want to make sure that I'm spending my money wisely and smart. Do that, guys. Do that. You're going to save so much more money. So now when the item comes to Jamaica, that first package is there, and you just go and either get that package delivered to you or go pick it up and you pay that small fee, and so on and so forth. Honestly, I only use local shipping companies for small purchase items. So any small purchase items from Amazon, any other online company, or AliExpress. I like using AliExpress because I know I'm paying a little bit, and I know it's going to clear. For clearing price, it's going to be way low and less. And then I tried once to use them for PR packaging, and I was like, I can't do that because I am not paying for free items. A lot of these local companies, they don't, like, they tell you like, oh, it doesn't matter if it's a gift or you got it for free, you still have to pay for clearing and customs, and they need to see the price to see how much it is. And it could be a $100 gift that you got for free from someone. They sent it to you for your birthday. You're gonna have to be paying for that, and it's frustrating because you're like, why would I pay for something that is a gift? Yeah. The next one is family and friends. So family and friends is a really and my favorite option to get things sent down to me in Jamaica. So it's like family, friends, and then the wharf. And I would not recommend you guys doing this unless you are so close to the person. Do not ask anyone to bring things with you down for you unless you're so close to them, super close, because honestly, if you ask like a friend or whatever to bring down, they act like you're asking them to bring you down drugs, and they act like it's the end of the world, and they'll tell you lies, and I don't understand it, because maybe I just have a good heart and have good intentions, and I would do it for someone who asked me. But a lot of people don't have that, and I have to start thinking like that. Not everyone's as nice as my family and I, so you have to understand that. So guys, don't do it. Trust me. You're going to see some sides of people that you're just like, whoa! So honestly, so this is what I do. I only ask like my sisters. I'll say, hey, like, can you guys bring blah 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 for me? And they'll be like, yeah. And then sometimes if it's so much stuff, I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna have a need to bring down an extra suitcase. And usually in Canada, to bring down an extra suitcase is only $50 Canadian. So usually they'll just bring down the suitcase. We do this for each other, so it's not a big deal, which I'm so thankful for. So that's another option that you guys can think about doing. And what I do is, just if I know someone's coming down next week, I'll make sure that I'm getting all the items shipped to my house in Canada. So yeah, I'll just ship the items prior to their date that they're going to be traveling down here. I try to make sure everything comes like 2 weeks before they leave, or even a week before they leave, just so the person can be like, okay, this is all this person's item, let me pack it for them and bring it. And that's what I do, and that's what you guys should do as well. I'm telling you, I'm going to say this again, only if you're close with the person, or it's like your sister, your brother, your auntie, uncle, someone really close to you that you know have good intentions, and isn't going to be extra, because sometimes family members could be extra on top of it too. And yeah, so that's what I use, guys. I just shared all my little secrets and tips and tricks with you guys, so make sure you guys share them with other people. I want you guys to be able to do this as well. Oh, also with the whole family and friends thing, bringing things down in a suitcase, especially if they're high value items, is actually the better option instead of shipping it through a local shipping company. So if something's like $300, $400 that you're buying, let the person bring it in the suitcase with them and you'll get it. I don't ever think about shipping a camera to Jamaica and getting it. I mean, if you have the money to clear it, do it, but I would not recommend. Sometimes it may be better to even ship down a barrel and put the camera in the barrel and get that sent to you, okay? Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Comment down below, who do you ship with? Who do you like shipping with? Or just comment down below any shipping companies in your area, because other people who probably live in your area may watch this video and can check out that company too. And share your thoughts down below, what you guys think about this. And I would love to see them down below. If you found this video very useful, share it to someone, like up this video. And yeah, subscribe, because I do a lot more Jamaican based videos similar to this. So that's it for today's video. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Au revoir.